I don't have any trophies, Joe. I'm not.
Do you feel envious, or you're like
no.
when you see other people with trophies, does it make you feel bad?
No, I've got too much stuff at the house now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to get rid of stuff rather than accumulate stuff. I'm not an athlete, but I don't have any trophies for that reason.
Well, but you could get awards for something else. Do they give awards for humanities, or for being a good human being, or just being for a, don't you have a plaque or some kind of damn ribbon or something?
I have some plaques. It seems to me that as we talk about how athletics get all the trophies, well, yes, but academics get the plaques and certificates more. Maybe there's a line of analysis you might go down to in your documentary here.
Well, and I've even asked people why art gets a ribbon instead of a trophy. It almost seems like trophies are considered not sophisticated enough for things that are to be taken seriously, like academics, or aesthetically, like art. That a trophy somehow cheapens the achievement, or it's more frivolous. It's more frivolous stuff that some people would consider sports to be frivolity, whereas nuclear engineering is
you
not.
wouldn't get a trophy. That doesn't seem like right to get a trophy for nuclear engineering. Now, how about the laurel wreath? Isn't that kind of the original trophy from Greek times when they put a symbol of honor? They didn't give a permanent trophy. It seems to me we're not finding those in the antiquity ruins.
You get a laurel wreath
for a victory. Victory.
For a victory, and that sucker would last maybe a week. Or I don't know, a month. Whatever.
Resting on your laurels is an expression.
Golly, how long could you rest on your laurels? I mean, how long?
A long time in my case. I don't have any to rest on, but I'm hoping to get some and start resting on them.
Well, I wonder if anybody gives laurels anymore. I mean, people ought to start giving laurels, don't you think?
Yeah, it would be biodegradable and not, as we look around the Davidson College trophy room, there's a lot of this. We're the only visitors today. These trophies are not getting kind of attention you might
Nobody's
want.
Here. Nobody cares. Nobody's seen these trophies. And they don't come in here and study these trophies. They don't come in here in awe and go, damn, look at that trophy. But would they do it if there were laurel leaves in here?
No, they'd be gone. They'd be in the compost, don't you think?
So we'd be sitting in a room full of compost.
Murphy, well, you should be a lawyer. You can twist words with the best of them.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I need to research and see if anybody gives laurels anymore.
Okay, there you go.
Because I personally would love to get some laurels rather than trophies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
And
we'll see if we can arrange that for this documentary.
But you've got what kind of plaques? Tell me what kind of plaques you've got.
I've got some academic plaques.
Like, give me an example.
I think I got one for some kind of in going to law school for honor for law school. I think we got, there was a quiz bowl, UNC quiz bowl. We got I think we got a plaque for that, brass on wood kind of thing.
But you don't know where it is, and you haven't seen it in years?
Yeah.
You don't have any place in your house where you would display your plaques or your awards or your certificates or whatever?
That's correct.
And you don't know where they are?
Maybe I threw them out.
You would actually just toss the damn plaque that somebody gave you in honor of something you had done?
Yeah, it's got all this dust in the end. And, you move and you lose things.
And you don't feel bad about being honored and kind of insulting that honor by tossing it aside?
I think that's not a very good way of thinking about it.
What would you think?
Well, I think that the tangible trophy or certificate is just the external manifestation. It reminds me of an icon. Instead of the deity, people start associating the deity with the icon, and associating the achievement with the trophy seems to lose the point.
So you're not in favor of hero worship?
Not at all.
Yeah. Well, I guess that does away with trophies then, doesn't it?
Trophies are, in the days of the internet and intangibles. We're moving from tangible. For our whole economy is moving from tangible things to intangibles like images and whether documents, but yeah,
So you think in the future that we might give somebody for winning the Southern Conference basketball championship, we might give them a photograph?
well, it'd be on a website. The way you'd honor somebody would be with a website. Here's our season. I think you may see that already. That instead of having a trophy, they'd have here's the big here are highlights from the season. Put that on the internet. That's how we would memorialize the big year.
Wow.
And so you're on the cutting edge here, Joe, with your documentary. You've been on it for 40 years, doing it in the intangible medium of video.
Yeah. And so maybe if that happens, all fields could be recognized equally. Because anybody could put together a web page about math geniuses or, nuclear engineers or people studying landscape architecture or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
Could be.
Yeah. If you could get an award for anything, what would it be?
Love.
Would this award for love be then a web page, or would it be a big old trophy, or how would what kind of award do you think would be appropriate for love?
Well, it gets into pride, and you don't want to get. You have to be careful of wanting an award or recognition, because then it becomes the externality becomes the goal. There's a book by Alfie Kohn called Punished by Rewards, which his thesis is that giving rewards is detrimental to inherent motivation, and there may be something to that.
Wow. So you wouldn't really want an award. You just want to be loved and have love be given to you.
Well, the problem is that sure, I'm as prideful as the next person. I'd like an award.